Alrighty guys, so house number 1 today is 3502 Ashland Cliff. The exterior is a combo of limestone and brick. I do love the limestone. So your front yard, you are on the corner lot. There is I almost said fireplace, fire extinguisher on the corner, and this part of the yard is where your slope is going to be. So you kind of sit up high. Again, you are on a corner lot. This is kind of the view. You don't really have the view of a neighbor here, and then you do have neighbors over here. Driveway's nice. Little bit of an incline on this side, but for the most part it's really not that bad. And then your power boxes are in the front yards here, so 1, 2, 3, kind of like that. So that's cool. It doesn't take up space in your backyard, and it's kind of in the neighbor's yard as well instead of yours. And so that is one gate access, and then this is another gate access into, I think that's a gate access. That might just be offset a little bit. I think that's a gate access. Got some rose bushes in the front. They're cute pinky orangish color. This is our front entryway. It is kind of a front porch, but it's not very deep. And then, oh yeah, I forgot. The step up is kind of tall. It just feels awkwardly tall. It's not bad, but I did want to point it out because step up is kind of tall. Okay, so when you first come into the home, you have an office space with French doors off to the left. A pretty grand entryway does go up to the second story. You can go straight through to the living and dining. Kitchen's kind of behind this wall. This is your formal dining space, which is very large. You could probably get like a 12-person table in here. It's huge. And then this hallway goes into like your laundry and pantry as well as into the kitchen. So you can kind of access it from either way. This is the office space. Also pretty good size. I mean, basically the same size as the formal dining space, just with French doors. Has recessed lighting in here. It is also wired for surround. You've got the boxes for speakers up top. I don't see exactly where the audiovisual inputs would be, but I think that's what that is for, is speakers. So this is nice. Oh, and the doors are not glass, so not see-through. Coming this way, there's, it's not really showing on camera, but there's a couple of like just splotchy areas where they touched up paint. I think you guys might actually want to touch up more paint, specifically baseboards, and then if you wanted to make any changes to the colors of the wall. But it's a flat paint, and so this is really hard to clean. It's easier to just repaint than it is clean because you'll end up rubbing the paint off. So this is our laundry space. Has a window. Looks like at one point they patched up these two little spots here. I don't know if there used to be like two little lights or something. I'm not sure. There's also room for a fridge in here. This is like your smaller size fridge, just a 2-door. This is a manifold for your left-handed here. Sorry, this is a manifold for your hot and cold water. So if for any reason, just like This says bath number 4, shower hot. That one, you know, springs a leak and you need to cut off the hot water to just this one line, but you still want hot water to everything else and cold water. You can just turn off the one area instead of having to shut off water to the entire house. So this is a really nice feature, I think, personally. I'll put that back later when I have both hands. This is the pantry, and it has French doors, so extra wide. You can get quite a bit of stuff in here, and it does go up a little bit taller, so you can see like the bigger things in taller boxes can fit up here nice and easy. So this is a pretty nice size pantry, and then it leads right in to the kitchen, which I'll get on the next video.